Welcome to the Sold Too Early Sports Card Podcast. My eyes are not deceiving me. I don't know what happened to the Giants. That's Kai. I'm the giant potato famine. Yeah. That's an interesting Sunday of football. Kai, how the hell are you doing?
For what it's worth, as a non-fan of either of those teams, that was an incredibly entertaining game.
It went from a snooze fest kind of to like an instant classic, obviously. And as a Giants fan, obviously I'm not happy that they lost, but hopefully they're not buyers now because they're not a team that's going to contend this year. Hopefully Dayball gets fired, Joe Shalom gets fired. You know what? It is a complete collapse of the team. At least Jackson Dart looked good. Like
I don't know if you really need to fire both of them. I mean, they hit on basically their entire offense in this draft, it seems like.
It's the Giants are a bad team, and there's no denying that. But they did beat the Eagles, which was fun. They should have not collapsed the Broncos. They had a very fun game against the Cowboys week 2 with Russell Wilson. This is a very interesting team. They are bad. There's no saying that. There is talent there, though. And I think, as a Giants fan, Jackson Dart is the answer right now to the question of, is this a franchise quarterback? I think he might be. Like, we got to remember, too, this is without Malik Neighbors. And the Broncos are a pretty incredible defense, and he did contribute 4 touchdowns. The rushing touchdown at the end probably shouldn't have happened, but hey, whatever. Like, the game kind of should have ended on that 4th down play, but whatever.
Yeah, I mean, I've liked Dart for a while. I thought he was the best quarterback in the draft, but yeah, I mean, I haven't really seen anything that says he can't be a franchise quarterback. I mean, he's been more than fine throughout his, 3rd, 4th start? I don't know, even 3 games?
It's 3 games now. Dart has exceeded my expectations, and I've said this a few times on the podcast, obviously. I don't care about this season. The Giants are going to be trash. I expected the top 5 pick. They're probably going to be in that like 5 to 10 range because there's a lot of bad teams out there.
It feels really like top heavy and then bottom heavy, and then not that many like 3-3 teams.
Well, I'm pulling up Tankathon for the first time this year. So right now, the Giants will be drafting 8th, which is probably about right. I'm not really going to be shocked if they're in that range. The Jets are going to draft a QB. Justin Fields has been.
Do you remember there being 5 teams with 1 win this late in the season? That seems crazy.
So, like, Baltimore's going to escape this. If Lamar Jackson's actually coming back, which it sounds like he's going to, they can still make a decent little run. I'm not saying
they're 1-4 with him, I think.
They were 1-2.
1-2 or
1-3.
1-3 at least, yeah. I mean, they were getting.
Well, I don't remember when Lamar got hurt in the game, actually. So let me not. Like, yes, technically it's a loss, but I don't remember when he got hurt in the game against the Chiefs. Where is it? I think it was like the 2nd or 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I mean,
but like this game, not his fault. 1, like these are not his fault for losing. And I was saying this when he was healthy. Like Lamar Jackson was playing like an MVP candidate the first 3 weeks of the year. Got hurt. Obviously, the Ravens are bad. You know, you're trying to salvage your season. Anything's possible when you look at it. And wildcard teams are 4-3. Like, you never know. So it's not too early to punt their year. I think they're not going to make the playoffs, but they're not going to be, picking in the top 10. They're probably going to be like 7-10 at this rate. So
yeah, I guess there's more teams clumped up at 3-4 and 4-3 than I thought. Honestly,
it's a lot of parity right now in the NFL. It's very strange. Like, I don't think the best teams right now are the Colts, and I don't like Daniel Jones, obviously, but they are obviously.
I don't know, man. I feel like
they are really above expectations.
They might be the most like complete team. I don't know if they're the best.
That is, I will give you that 100%. The Colts are the most complete team. I don't think they're real contenders. Like, I think they're going to be outclassed in the playoffs, and I don't think that's a shocking thing to say. It's like when the Vikings were 11-1 last year, 12-2. What was their record last year?
Which team? Vikings?
Yeah,
they were 14-3. I think.
They were 14-3. I'm trying to say what their record was like throughout the year. So they were 14-2 going into week 18 when Darnold shit the bed.
Oh yeah,
Like,
wasn't that game to win the division? I think, or something like that.
No, I think they won the division.
I think that
14
last week was to win the division.
Oh yeah, actually, there you go. So what I'm trying to make is that like I see the Colts this year as the Vikings of last year. I don't think they're good enough to win the Super Bowl. I also don't like Daniel Jones. I watched him play for the Giants for 7 years. I don't think he's anywhere near a franchise QB, and I've said that numerous times. Whatever. It is what it is.
Do you think that now just because he didn't work out on the Giants, or do you really look at what he's doing right now and still don't think he could be a solid franchise guy?
I think it's both. Like, I don't think what's the saying? Like a zebra doesn't change, or a leopard doesn't change their spots. Like Jones is fine. Jones is, I think, the result of the Giants' incompetence for quite a while in his career, and then moving to a location that like offers better protection, offers better weapons possibly than the Giants ever gave him, which is not a shocking thing to say. I think, Jonathan Taylor at Saquon is essentially a push, and then the receiving core for the Colts is better than the Giants ever gave him, really, and an offensive line that is significantly better than what he ever had with the Giants. Like, more talent, of course. I think Daniel Jones' ceiling is a top 12 QB in the NFL, which is what he's been playing better than that right now, but like I don't see it lasting, or I don't see it being more than that. Now, I think he'll get paid this offseason by a team like the Rams if Stafford retired, or the Steelers if they had the cap space, or realistically what's going to probably happen is the Colts are going to franchise tag him and be like, all right, here's $45 million. Run it back. Let's see if you can do it again. And that's fine.
That to a player you didn't draft, and you tagged them?
Why can you franchise tag
I don't know.
them?
I always thought, you usually don't see people get tagged that are like approaching 30 years old. I feel like that aren't on their original team.
Unrestricted free agents play at least 4 cure. Okay, so one tag per offseason, 4 years, which Jones obviously has. And
I guess it would apply to him then, right? I don't.
Well, I believe he was only on a 1-year deal with the Colts.
I think isn't it a 2-year deal? 1 year. Okay. I feel like they might give him like the Darnold Seattle contract, like a kind of like a 3-year big money, like kind of prove it deal.
And that might be, I don't know the Colts situation in terms of like who's going to be like an unrestricted free agent going into next year. But if they have like availability to make it work, I would tag him for a year. And if it's $45 million, if it's $50 million for 1 year, because I know it's based on like a certain percentage of like the payment for what QBs are making, in like you got like the top 10% of that, top 15%, whatever it is, I would do that for a year just to be like, all right, are you actually worth investing 3, 4, 5, 6 years into? Let's give it another chance here. It's 1 year. If it doesn't work, all right, well, you got us X amount this far last year. Do it again.
Yeah, I just can't imagine a world where they don't find some way to keep him for another year or two. I mean, he's the best quarterback they've had since Andrew Luck. It's not even like close.
That's not even an exaggeration. I mean, the Colts went through, I think, 9 QBs in like 9 years or something. It's like 7 and 7 years, 8 and 8 years, whatever it was. It was like Jacoby Brissett, Phil Rivers, Matt Ryan. I'm blanking.
The Texas Ellinger.
Oh yeah, Sam Ellinger. I think Nick Foles was on the Colts for a minute there.
Missing Wentz.
Oh, Wentz. Yeah, that might have been who else. I actually might
there was at least 7 or 8 that were just thrown in there. I mean, Anthony Richardson. Did you say him?
AR. Yep. Dude, it's so funny how far Anthony Richardson has fallen. Like, let's ignore the fact. Oh, Minshew started a year for them. I forgot about that. Andrew Luck, Brissett, Rivers, Wentz, Ryan. Yeah. So there you go. 7 in 7 years. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. I don't know. I can't tell you that he's the guy, but he's played himself into absolutely earning a contract to be the guy.
Yeah. I mean, if I was them, I would definitely tag him at the minimum. I would probably give him like a 2-year big money deal.
I know what Jones is, and like it's just not
I mean, you know what
like
he was on the Giants, though. I mean, the Colts are just such a more like I don't want to say well run, but like more
no,
balanced,
they're a better
stable
organization right
team.
now.
Yeah.
I agree with that 100%, but like I just don't see it. Like, but it's 6 years with Daniel Jones. But like I just don't see it being anything more than that. And that's fine. It's the Giants issue. But even then, as a Giants fan, I'm okay with how things are going right now because at least they were able to move on. And my biggest issue with Jones was paying him 4 years, $160 million. Like that set the team back X amount of years. They lost Saquon to the Eagles, obviously. They probably lost a lot more talent as a result of that for paying him what he didn't deserve. And then obviously he wasn't, good. So I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think he's gonna be anything more than a mid QB moving forward. And this is the best football he's ever gonna play. Like these stats are not super impressive, but he's not being asked to do much. You go into Arrowhead, you go into Buffalo or Orchard Field. What's their fucking stadium called? The Bills?
Who?
The Bills Stadium. Is it Orchard Park or something like that? Oh, Highmark Stadium. I thought they named it something else. Either way, you go into like one of these contenders where like you're gonna have to go and score 35 points on the road in the playoffs. I don't think Jones can do that for you. So, or if he's gonna do it, it's gonna be because of Jonathan Taylor having a nuclear year, and it would not shock me if Jonathan Taylor is a top 5 MVP finisher at the end of this year. He's been insane.
Yeah, I mean, there's really been him, CMC, and Bijan. I mean, I don't remember a year where like 3 running backs have been that insane in a while.
So, I mean, as of week 7, you have Mahomes, not shocking, Allen, Baker. Drake May is kind of interesting. Not that he's not been good, but like, not going to happen. Not going to happen for Goff. I want to see other skill positions. Are you just not going to show me them? Like, what about FanDuel? Are you going to show me a full list? Nope. Yeah, everything's down today. Have you noticed that?
Yeah, it's been. I think they're starting to come back up like right around now, but
yeah,
it's been brutal. I'd never realized how many things Amazon hosts.
Yeah, all these are QBs, which is not shocking. If you ignore QBs for a second, you got Bijan, you got Jonathan Taylor,
Puka before he got hurt.
Oh, this is the same like I just opened. So is DraftKings an open for me? I just want to look at this just because we're talking about it. Okay, we have a list here. Mahomes, Baker, Allen, May, Stafford, Goff, Jones at 7. All QBs, obviously. And then, Jonathan Taylor is the first skill position here other than QB on the list, which is not... He's not going to win, obviously, but... And then McCaffrey plus 15,000. And Bijan at 15 as well. There you go. It's interesting. It's funny you talked on Puka for a second, and this was happening before the podcast went live. I actually made a trade for him in our Dynasty League, which was an overpay. That's not a crazy thing to admit, but I also like my chances this year and moving forward. And Puka is a top 5, arguably top 3 wide receiver in the NFL, and he's young.
Hey, and dude, honestly, he's probably top 2, I would say, right now.
Fuck them draft picks then. I'm doing the Rams thing.
At least when he's not hurt. Obviously, he's hurt. But
yeah, I mean, once again, like my team right now is built to win. I'm not really worried about this year coming up. I'm not worried about next year. And it's only 2 years of draft picks that like really matter. And knowing that I'm going to be at least hopefully in the playoffs this year, as I'm going to be after this week is official. I think I'm in like 4th place after that. Those picks have value, not as much. And my team is healthy next year. Then it doesn't matter. It's a wash. And obviously, then I have my draft picks back.
I'm sure the Giants GM had the same philosophy when he paid Daniel Jones.
But they didn't give up draft picks to pay Daniel Jones.
They gave up all their money.
God, I fucking hate the Giants, dude. It makes me so sad. Like, just so weird.
You look sophisticated today, Dave.
Yeah, I Sophie scratched my eye, so I've been wearing
What the
glasses.
fuck?
Dude, she fucking hurts, dude. It hurt. It's just painful. But
Like your eyeball or like your eye
she like
lid?
swiped me by accident, so like
Oh,
where my contacts were like bothering me, so I just left them alone the last like day or two. So hopefully there's not an issue there. That'd be unfun if I, a fucking pink eye or something stupid or like an infection. I don't know, man. That would not be a good time. What
doesn't
is a good
sound.
time though, which I'm not even sure because this is the first time we talk about baseball in a while. Game 7, ALCS, Toronto and Seattle happening, I think tomorrow. I don't think it's tonight,
It's
actually.
today, I think, because it's the same time as the Monday Night Football,
Oh no!
and
Oh,
they're
that's
both
not.
playing in Seattle. I think.
It is tonight at 8. You're actually correct. Is it in Seattle? I think it's in Toronto.
Is it? I just know both Seattle teams are playing like at the same time, basically.
That's crazy. And who's playing Monday night tonight? It's Lions and there's
Lions,
2 games. God damn it!
yeah.
I hate this shit.
Lions, Bucks, Texans, Seahawks.
Yeah, this is terrible. Wait, what?
I don't know why we're in week 7 and they're still, or week 8, 7, 8, 1 and 2, and they're still
It's
doing
week
that.
I don't like that. I mean, I'm not gonna watch the Seahawks game. Like it's already late enough as it is, and then like that's gonna end up like
It's like 1:30 in the morning.
literally just not even worth it. It's a shame. But it's been a fun NFL year. I mean, once again, like I think we're getting to the point now where I'm beginning to look for opportunities to buy QBs for next year. We've talked about this a few times, and hilariously enough, it's about Colts QBs. I'm gonna buy Anthony Richardson starting like last week. I fucking hate Anthony Richardson. I think he's a bad QB, but I know how lemmings work, dude, and it's so predictable on what's gonna happen.
That's so funny. From the biggest AR
I
hater to the
I
biggest
fucking-
AR buyer.
I hate Anthony Richardson. And I'll say that to anyone who sells me them. I think he's a shit QB, but I know how these lemmings work. And especially because Daniel Jones is playing well, I know they're going to trade him. There's no reason to keep Anthony Richardson at that point.
I think you said it on a pod in the last month or so, but it'd be super cool if he went to like the Rams, Vikings,
the Steelers,
one
the
of
Vikings.
those teams, and just even had a chance to develop.
It's just so funny. It's not that hard to predict what happens. So, if I can get some stuff at decent prices, I'm going to, and I'm going to put, I don't know, a couple $1,000 into it. And dude, we were looking at non-true RPAs, but from NT under like $40. So who gives a fuck?
Didn't you find like a second year auto for like $5 or something?
I think it was like 20. Like, who cares? He sucks. I don't believe in him at all. Terrible QB, can't read a defense. For NFL standards, is soft. Like, he just is not anywhere near talented enough to be in the NFL. But he's going to probably get 2 or 3, 4 chances because Trey Lance is on his 3rd team. And there's plenty of other bad QBs, in my opinion, who have gotten multiple chances. Justin Fields is 0-7 on the Jets. And you people are still going to buy his cards for whatever reason.
He might be finally getting benched, and he might finally be like cooked.
Well, he was always cooked.
But like the card death hammer.
Good. People fucking deserve it. Justin Fields has never looked like an NFL QB. There's a difference between being the most athletic player on the field, which I do think Justin Fields could be, and being just an NFL QB, which he's not. If you want to use him to throw the ball, you run 5 or 10 plays with him in a certain package and you make him Taysom Hill. You run fucking either power with him or like goal line packages with him on the 5 and 10 yard line. And you know what? If you can't read a defense on the 5 and 10 yard line anyway, you shouldn't be a QB in the NFL regardless. There's potential there for him to be an offensive weapon, but you got to do it correctly. And you know what? Fuck it. Put him on the Saints next year. Let them use him how Taysom Hill was used. I'm serious.
I think the Saints are finally gonna take a quarterback really high.
Well, they got it. They got to play Shuck. I think it's Shuck,
I don't think they do have to play him though. I feel like he would have been playing already. I mean, Rattler's been fine this year, but they're not winning anything.
That's the issue. Is Rattler has done? I think Rattler has done enough in a vacuum to keep his job, but you still drafted the guy in the second round. You have to see what you have because the Saints are 2-5, 1-5, 1-6.
1 and something. Yeah, I almost feel like the Tyler Shuck pick was like a safety net where if Rattler was like disgustingly bad, they would play him. I think they overdrafted him by far.
But you still have him now, and they've not fired the coach and the GM, so you got to throw him out there at some point, whether it's November, December, even the last 2 or 3 weeks of the season. You got to see what you have because it's going to inform your next year of draft picks. Because the Saints are going to have a top 5 pick, and they're going to be in a position to draft a QB. And if they do, okay, that's fine. But you might as well see what you have in a second round pick. You paid a pretty good premium for that point. Because what if he's decent?
Yeah.
And
I would imagine if they're 1-10, he probably plays the last 6 games or whatever.
Yeah, that's fine. Rattler's earned himself the right to be in the NFL for a decade if he's good in the QB room. If he's a good backup type where he's got the right mentality and attitude and stuff, he's not causing problems. If he's gonna be I gotta be a starter or nothing, well, you're gonna be on the Jets next year and you're gonna wish you weren't. So.
That feels like such a Jets quarterback. Jesus.
I like Spencer Rattler. I wish the Giants had drafted him in the past. I don't think he's a bad QB, but I do think that he will get passed up because he was a 4th rounder with probably a limited ceiling, and that's fine. Those guys deserve to be in the NFL, and he will be, a guy who could be on 6 teams over 12 years and collect $10 million every year for being a decent backup. That's a good career. I'll take that.
Yeah. I mean, Rattler, I don't like the Saints. They're our biggest rivals, obviously, but he's honestly played so fine on a really bad team, which is very surprising that like you said, he's going to be a backup for at least 5 more years, probably.
This, this was not a good game against the Bears, but
now I'm sure a lot's been garbage time, just to throw it out there, but I don't really watch their games, but still, I mean, he's looked fine every time I've watched.
What it comes down to is, well, Rattler's 1-12 in his career as a starter, but that doesn't matter in this conversation. I'm not saying he should be a franchise QB. You're not saying he should be a franchise QB, but there's at least enough there where if you are the Bills and Mitchell Trubisky retires and you're like, well, shit, Josh Allen's out for 2 weeks. He twisted his ankle. It's mid-October. All right, we got Spencer Rattler for 2 games. He's playing the Dolphins, and he's playing away at the Patriots. All right, we're 1-1. We're fine. Rattler can go out there and score 20 points and be okay. That's fine. That's fucking a good job for a backup QB who's going to earn a good amount of money. I'll take that all the time. The Giants' backup this year is Russell Wilson, who's cooked.
Which one?
Russell Wilson is so cooked, and Jameis would be fun, but there's a lot of very mid QBs out there. Kenny Pickett is still in the NFL. I think Rattler is better than Kenny Pickett. That's not a shocking take out there at all.
What team is he on?
Pickett's on the Raiders, and the reason why I know that is because I saw him on
Pickett's on the Raiders?
Yeah.
What in the world? I did not. When did that even happen?
I don't know. I don't know when that happened, but he's on the Raiders. He got into the game because of Geno Smith getting benched because they were down 31-0. It's just an interesting thing. What was I gonna say? Oh, if you combined the current Jets and the current Browns roster, I think you can make a good conversation. The starting QB of that team would be Tyrod Taylor.
Dude, Tyrod Taylor, he's such a good locker room dude. He's really never caused an issue. He had his lungs punctured that took him out of being a starter in the Chargers. He just had a rough go of it. Now he's on the Jets, the Browns. Why
do you think I'm talking about backup QBs right now? Because of that exact reason. Obviously, there are probably guys out there who are more talented than Tyrod Taylor, but at 36 years old, he's going to probably be the Jets starter, at least for most of the rest of the year, in my opinion. Because you can't go back to Justin Fields at some point in time. And as of this year, he has earned... How much have you earned, Tyrod? Is it not on your Football Reference? What the hell? He's earned approximately $77 million.
Oh wow.
That's
Tyrod?
not bad. So
Did you say Tyrod?
yeah.
Oh wow. I mean, he's been in the NFL for what?
He's
2000.
36, but he's getting paid $6 million this year. So
He was like 05, so yeah, he's been in the NFL for like 20 years, I think, almost.
he's been in since 2011. He was a sixth round
Oh,
pick.
2011. Never mind.
Yeah, he signed a 2-year, $12 million deal with the Jets.
That's
But like, there
great.
you go. It's not a bad life at all. But yeah, it's just an interesting thing. Did basketball tip off? Yeah, is that happening this week?
Tomorrow,
Okay.
I'll be at the Orlando Magic Atlanta Hawks game on Friday, so that'll be fun.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah.
Yeah. I just don't, dude. I don't really know how the Nets are going to do this year other than just bad. I don't
It should be fun to watch, at least if you care enough to like follow them as they develop. I mean, I don't know.
Not this year.
No.
I'm not gonna really bother.
The problem
like-
is like none of the players on the Nets. I don't really know them that well, but I just don't think any of them have like star potential. Like I'm sure some of them could be fine. But they don't have like a
Nick Claxton, baby, 25 points a game. Don't look at anything else.
It's just weird. Like I don't know how you guys keep whiffing on like doing stuff right.
Because Kyrie Irving is a basketball terrorist, and I got Nick Claxton. I'm thinking of the other guy on the Nets.
We need Darren Williams back.
Darren Williams, Kevin Durant. We need all the talent. Who did I get Nick Claxton mixed up with? What's wrong with me? That's the center. It is. What's wrong with me? Wait, where? Oh, Cam Thomas is who I got mixed up with. Well, he was hurt last year for most of it, so that's my fault. But he did average 24 points a game in 25 games last year, so that'll be fun.
I'm pretty sure it was him or someone else that wanted like a giant contract and like no one offered it to him, so we got like a tiny one.
I mean, that was Cam Thomas. That's Kuminga as well.
Yeah.
I don't think the situation with Kuminga actually ever got settled with the
Didn't they give him like a 2-year deal, like a small deal? I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Just to get it over with.
It's just so funny that like you can care. And I've said this a few times too. You can care as little as you want about like actual day-to-day sports and still do pretty well in sports cards.
Yeah.
Like,
I mean, the NBA is pretty straightforward. I mean, like even young guys who play like 5 minutes a game get so much hype that like if you happen to luck into buying them at the right time or happen to them having a breakout year, like it's just so easy in basketball.
it really is. It's all it takes really is 3 to 5 games. If
dude, even one game where they go get hot or something.
Yeah, let me pull up an example. If it's also got to be a point guard or a shooting guard. A center, probably not going to happen.
Or like a small forward.
It could be a small forward, so you're right. If Zaire Williams, all of a sudden, first game of the season for the Nets, dropped 40 points, his cards would 50x. Because they're probably a 0.
It's similar to what happened with GG Jackson. I mean, I like him as a player, but like he had a really good like 20-game stretch, and his shit was so expensive. And he's been hurt ever since. I don't think he's played much at all.
Like it's so funny how much greed plays into our industry. Because like at some point you have to be like, yeah, GG Jackson's not going to be the next Kobe Bryant or Donovan Mitchell. Maybe I should sell when they're out selling these players.
It's like your trade in our Dynasty League. I mean, the picks could be anything. They could even be Puka Nacua.
But, like, that's not what I'm saying, though. What I'm saying is that, yeah, those picks could be anything. They could be Puka Nacua. Or it could be like, well, Puka's 24. It's like buying GG Jackson right now when you could have instead, like, what's a good example? Who's a very, Cade Cunningham's a decent example, but, like, Puka's better in his field than Cade is.
I don't know what point you were trying to make.
The point I'm trying to make is that like Puka is a top 3 to 5 wide receiver in the NFL. I don't think Cade's a top 3 to 5 point guard in the NBA, but like, yeah, you're right. If there's a better young example I could think of there, it's not gonna trade it for CD Lamb. who's a little bit older anyway. Or I guess I did trade for AJ Brown, but I didn't really give up anything for him, like in context. So
We'll have to revisit the Dynasty League when you're on a 5-game losing streak.
that's gonna be tough because the next couple of weeks should be pretty good.
Do we play again, or are we done?
I'm gonna take a quick peek.
I can look at. Let me see a schedule.
In the next couple of weeks, I play Kendall, who is 0-6 right now. So that's a classic trap game. I'm gonna lose that, obviously.
Yeah,
Week
we don't
9,
play
I
again.
play Matt from Alt. Week 10 is Nick, New England Nick, these are actually all people who've been on the podcast except for Kendall. Week 11 is my friend Nick, who is going to be just toxic. 12 is Lane, which will be fun. Week 13, I play my friend Reed. And week 14, I play the guy who's in first place right now. And that's it. So you and I are done for the year. I think the league is basically play everyone once, except for, I guess, one person you play. I guess 2 people play twice because there are 3 people you play twice because it's a 12-man league. And the playoffs start in week 15, whatever that is. But
yeah,
it's been an interesting league.
It's so funny that Kendall's like this alleged guru,
and he's 0-7.
Yeah, he just basically was forced into tanking the first year because his team ended up being so tragic. Also, some unfortunate things. Jaden's been hurt. Let's see, who else does he have? Bryce Young's been ass. Nick Chubb, pretty much ass.
I mean, we can. Here, I'll pull it up on the screen.
Honestly, I'm looking at his team. He really just didn't draft well. I mean, not really that many things have gone wrong.
Jaden was the first pick in the league, and he is literally QB 19 right now.
Yes.
That's not his fault that Jaden has been.
The most unfortunate thing that's happened. I mean, he didn't even have Breece Hall. He traded a first-round pick for him.
Correct.
So it's his most valuable assets are Jaden, Stroud, and Nico.
Can I pull up the league draft from here? Oh, I can. There you go.
Oh, I didn't even know you could do that, honestly. That draft was so funny with the amount of in-draft trades we had.
But I'm not shocked that happened, though. Okay, I was wrong. Josh Allen went 1, which... Yeah, number 9 overall, perfect. You can't win your leagues in the early rounds, especially Dynasty, but you can lose them. Brock Bowers.
Sorry. What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say you can't win your league. You can definitely lose them. Brock Bowers, 6th overall, can lose you.
Yeah, it's unfortunate he's been banged up.
Yeah.
I was gonna say I traded my first-round pick to get an extra 4th-round pick, and I essentially traded Gibbs for Travion Henderson.
That's
in that way.
You look at the stats because this draft took place, I think, in May or March.
Yeah, we drafted pretty early.
We drafted very early.
I guess for Dynasty, it really doesn't matter that much, but
no, it doesn't. Burrow's a bad pick in this context.
Travis Hunter in the 4th round.
I'm just going through the draft quickly. Obviously, Jaden was hurt. Lamar's been hurt. Bowers, terrible pick for right now. Burrow, bad pick for right now. Neighbors, fucked. How's Brybin? Oh, okay.
Yeah, fuck you. You're about to say he was a bad pick.
Well, I also knew he did well last. Well, he also just had an insane.
It's because we have tight ends that have an extra premium in this league too.
Yeah.
So he's
CD got traded, which is hilarious.
Yep.
Amon-Ra, Genty, I'm happy with. I got Puka. I could have had Puka or Genty. Now I have both of them. So, wow, dude, Matt got fucked. Brock Bowers and Brian Thomas back to back. Oof.
Dude, Cam Ward in the next round too.
Oh fuck yeah, dude. That's been fine.
That's been fine.
Not for maybe 4th rounder.
He's 22. Relax.
Yeah. Yeah, I can see why Matt is 1-6.
Yeah, unfortunate start to his draft. Bowers will be fine, but
yeah. Rashee Rice, 6-game suspension, came back 2 touchdowns, fine. I thought about drafting Rashee, but it just didn't make sense for me. T. Higgins went the wrong way. Kyron right there at the 4th for me has been good. Very happy that I didn't end up getting Trey Henderson. I wanted him. I haven't been in a different league, but a standard one. So
Yeah, that's a rough one. Can't lie.
Hunter's been pretty bad. I like how it's wide receiver 1 here, but like I looked at this
He's
before.
been like irrelevant, basically.
Yeah, like this. He has first touchdown this week, so go figure.
I think it was in like garbage time too.
Dude, Judkins can end up actually being like.
He's been really solid since he almost got arrested.
League savior is not the right word, but he could be like a core piece of my team for his entire career.
Yeah, he's going to be a good player as long as they have like someone who can throw a football.
But that's the funny thing about it is they don't right now.
Yeah. I mean, at least they don't have like fucking, I don't even know,
Justin Watson. Fields. Like,
yeah.
Shadur and Dylan Gabriel, not much better. It's basically the 29th or 30th worst QB you could have. Like, it's not saying much. Tyler Warren's a steal now. Go figure. Sutton got him. You reached for Penix. I know you wanted
Obviously.
him. Like, Penix in fantasy has not been that good. Like, it's whatever. You drafted with your heart because you have Kirk Cousins on this team, which is retarded. You should not have
I think I like picked him up, or I might have drafted him at the end. I don't know.
You drafted him.
I'm not sure if I drafted him or not. I might have picked him up as a free agent.
Okay.
Oh no, I did draft him. He's under Nick's team, a little bit lower.
You drafted him in the 19th round. Jesus Christ, dude.
I mean, at that point though, like I guess I could have had Daniel Jones. You know, that's kind of funny. But
or Tanner McGee.
I could have also had Derek Carr.
I will say, yeah, no. I'll get to that in a second. The worst pick, quickly, is Derek Carr because he retired, and then right after Nick took Daniel Jones. Go fucking figure.
Didn't Derek Carr retire like a week after we drafted?
I think it might have been like 3 days later. That is arguably the worst pick in the draft. Jones is probably the best right now. Oh, also, you can see my next pick here is Henry Ruggs. I was going to draft Henry Ruggs.
So funny.
But I then instead did the right thing and drafted Keenan Allen, which has been phenomenal.
Joe Flacco in the last round. He's been useful. It's recently.
I mean,
Jawan Johnson in the last round. I mean, he was solid for the first month. First pick or last pick, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, listen, tight end is just a crapshoot anyway. So at this rate, you're just throwing literally. Well, there you go.
I was literally just about to say him. I mean, he hasn't been great, but he's been fine.
For a 23rd rounder, it doesn't matter. You got Bill Crosby Merritt. Any fun other ones? I did draft Kareem Vidal and then
Keenan
dropped
Allen too for you.
I had some solid picks. I did drop Vidal at during the season or right before the season started. Whatever. How the fuck am I supposed to know they're gonna be on their 4th running back? But I was on the right track. Just didn't.
You were getting there.
I didn't have diamond hands. But I did also draft Amari Cooper, who retired. So go figure. But at least that's the 21st round. And Hendon Hooker, who got cut. I think he's on the Packers now. So that's funny. Wait, what? What is this? Why is there an emoji next to? Whatever. I have no idea.
I think he's the commissioner. I'm not sure.
Maybe. I have no idea. It was a fun draft. I would do this again. Dynasty is a lot more fun than standard.
Yeah, it's just fun because there's a lot of different ways you can approach it. Like you can do it, like Sutton's doing and selling off his team, or you can do what you're doing and buy in, or you can just stay pat. You can get attached to players. You watch them more. It's fun.
Yeah, I mean, I'm definitely happy as a Giants fan. I have Jackson Dart. I didn't expect to play him this year. My strategy was going to be, lock in Mahomes. Mahomes is a once again. I think that my team now with Puka is set. This is very obviously with no draft picks anyway. In the next 2 years doesn't matter. But I think my team is set. I like my team a lot. The mentality was going to be, hey, throw a dart at JJ McCarthy, throw a dart at Jackson Dart, literally. And one of those guys will stick. I have Aaron Rodgers. I know he's going to be solid. I'm going to start him as my super flex. Next year comes around. There you go. Start one of them. And now Dart is outplaying Mahomes in our stupid scoring system. I think the last 2 weeks.
The scoring system's so funny.
The scoring system here is literally broken. There he is. Like, no, he had like 45 points for us this week.
Yeah, I mean, every single first down you get, don't you get like
You get a point.
or
You
something?
literally get a point for it. No,
you get
that's
a full point. Like,
can it show my team? Yeah, Mahomes had 42 this week in our league, and Jackson Dart had 45. It's so stupid, but it makes me happy. Yeah, 34 and 45.
I saw the funniest video of like making fun of Dart and Scatado in like a nursing home when they were both older and like.
I think I saw that one actually.
Yeah, the thing was so funny.
It's the vibes. The Giants are impeccable. I mean, obviously ignoring the fact of the Broncos game, but like they are a fun team right now that like gives me joy. I want to die after the Broncos game, but it gave me some joy there for a couple weeks.
Yeah, I mean, you can't really ask for much more as a team that like probably didn't have like expectations of winning, but like
Literally zero
drafted
expectations
some,
of anything
important
happening.
pieces.
They definitely have the right team around them, which is good. Where they go from here, I'm unsure. And speaking of where we go from here, sports card wise, dude, it's just like you're done for the year. You're done traveling. You're flipping cards. I assume at this point now, you're probably staying away from Bowman a little bit longer, right?
I mean, yeah, here and there, I bought some stuff. Probably in another month plus, I'll start really ramping up Bowman wise. But
Just like then, people have already started to sell off some of the hits they got, or
right around like the beginning of like Christmas time is like the best time to start buying. People are trying to sell off their stuff. Like
I'm gonna follow you this year on Bowman.
Oh boy,
like,
that's nerve wracking. I'm getting
no, it's
tailed.
not. No, it's not. We both have done well with Bowman stuff.
Yeah, I mean, really, the only like notable thing is I think Topps basketball comes out third tomorrow, sometime this week.
Yeah.
It releases officially, so
Yeah, but it's also flagship, so like it's gonna be a lot of just base shit, which no one's gonna really like.
I mean, there'll be a lot of like autos, I would imagine.
Of course, but the auto's not guaranteed. I think in the hobby, but maybe in the gym.
No, but I mean, you'll start seeing LeBron and Wemby and like flag autos and stuff. So that's kind of cool.
I mean, I am happy that we are technically getting a product on basically tip-off night for the
literally.
NBA.
That's all you can ask for.
No, we were bitching about this for years.
Yeah.
Now, Topps flagship is not going to be highly sought after and collected in 6 months. But
I mean, you don't know though. Like, I mean, it could be like first Topps products back. The first Topps card inserts will be in there. Like, there's gonna be stuff people want.
But like, you're gonna have Topps Chrome. You're gonna have like other like higher end products come out. Like, this is the floor, in my opinion, of like what I would even consider going after. So,
yeah, I mean, what would you value more though? Like a Wemby's first licensed paper auto, or like a nicer looking one in 8 months that comes out?
Probably nicer looking one in 8 months. But I also don't collect them. I don't give
No, I'm just saying, like, in terms of like a long-term thing, like the first licensed auto.
I think Chrome will always outsell those. Maybe this year it's different because, like you mentioned, it is the first licensed Topps product. So there might be a little bit of a caveat there. But like, this is like the one time out of 100 where like I could see that happening. Anytime moving forward, it's like Origins for football, where it's like, yeah, it's the first one they're in, but then Origins is just kind of like there after 6 months. Okay.
Yeah.
It's a product.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's gonna be fun though. Listen, like I'm pretty happy where we are card wise. I don't have that much inventory right now relative to my standards. I'm probably gonna sell off a good amount more between now and realistically New Year's. Like I made a large deal. I think we talked about it last week on the podcast. I got the Jerry Rice Crusade Red to 25. I actually ended up moving that earlier today. Got back a very high floor card and a 98 star. Look at the card. What did I get back? back. It was something really nice. It was a 97 Ultra Star Michael Jordan BGS9. That card is 58 to 6,800 bucks. I was into the rice pretty well. Solid little flip there. Got a bunch of other stuff with the rice as well. Make a couple $1,000 off that deal. Re-roll it into other things and kind of just play in that field a little bit more. Like I've really have tried sticking to the 50 to 500 range. Well, I'm not doing as much, but like I'm not going to be upset that I bought a higher end card and flipped it into a bunch of random shit.
Yeah, no, I feel the kind of downsizing thing. I've been doing the same thing. I'm about to send a bunch of stuff to auction.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to just run it on Speedy and do it myself or just send it off to like MC or something like that. Like, it's not that I don't want to pay them their commission and cut. I don't care about that, but just like, is it worth giving them my stuff or just auctioning it myself?
Just depends what it is, really. I mean, I don't know. I've been sending some stuff to alt, some stuff to MC. I don't know. It really just depends what it is. I mean, like nothing's really like. I don't really think anything does like so much better here or there right now. I mean, everything seems to be doing kind of what it should be doing at least, but I don't know.
Yeah, are you doing any shows at all the rest of the year or no?
Probably not. I'll probably do some like local ones, but not.
That's what I was asking. Like even that.
Yeah, I mean, there was one this past week and I didn't go to it. It's kind of like the smallest one, but they do some in Orlando. I might try to go to. I don't know. But
Yeah.
nothing I'm traveling for.
Yeah, I mean the largest show I'm doing now the rest of this year is it's actually the same weekend as Dallas, but it's in New Jersey. It's 10, 15 minutes from my house, and Casey's home anyway from work, so I get to sleep in my own bed. I sold my table in Dallas.
Did you already sell that to someone? I'm assuming.
Yeah, I got a way more than I should have for the table, but they were okay with it. So
Really, for November, Dallas?
Yeah, $2,500 for my table.
That's crazy,
dude. It's and he like wants to buy it more, which is fine.
Oh, is it the same?
Yeah, it's the same guy.
Okay.
Like, how do you turn that down? And at that point, like, it's a real estate investment. I paid multiple thousands of dollars for those tables and those rights to those tables forever. You know, the Dallas Card Show's not going anywhere. I will not be going as much. Obviously, I missed half the shows this year. Like, you think about it out loud. I missed one due to a flight being canceled. I missed 4th of July, obviously, and I'm going to miss November one. And I'm not really upset that I'm going to miss it. It is what it is. There, I already know for a fact I'm missing one in September of next year for one of my brother's weddings. That's fine. I don't give a fuck. Life goes on. That show happens so often, it doesn't matter. And even then, what?
I was gonna say you should have the wedding in the Starlight Room.
That doesn't sound good. Something just happened. Yeah, the Starlight. Yeah, that. Listen, how do I? His wedding day, 9/11. Something's happening downstairs. I don't know. Maybe I should go address that.
I can't hear it, so that's good.
Yeah. Maybe Sophie's beating up Casey. It might be the other way around. I'm not really sure.
She's going to be gone. And you're going to wonder where she is, and she's going to be in Sophie.
Dude, the AI videos of dogs that I'm seeing on... Let me go. We're going to wrap up the episode. Something's happening. I'm going to go...
Hopefully Dave's back next week. We'll see.
Nice knowing everyone. It's been fun. Bye.